Betty. What's up, YouTube? My name is Uncle Smokey, and this is Uncle Smokey's Stock Trades. And before I start this video, I would like to say, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So please take what I say with a grain of salt, and do your own DD. What's going on, guys? Today, Betty White died at age 99. What does that have to do with meta? Nothing. But it's a very important thing because Betty White was very influential on a lot of people. She served a lot of time on the Golden Girls, Lake Placid. She did that Hot in Cleveland. So many different things. She was also an advocate for animals and nature reserves and things like that. She was one of the owners of the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, which I frequent with my family quite often. She was a very charitable woman and did a lot of things in her life that were absolutely great. And she's going to go down with one hell of a legacy. And I felt she absolutely deserved a toast off. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on with the video. First things first. How do you like the new shirt, guys? My wife's been working on this for me for a while. Trey Subway Cup, this probably looks pretty familiar to you. All credit goes to you, bud. That got sent to me by him early on in my channel. Back when we did that recording of MMAT when it ran all the way up to 420. Do you remember that the first time? This was done then. He drew this, or he had it drawn. I'm pretty sure he drew this himself. I took it and decided this needs to be on a shirt. So definitely let me know what you guys think of it, because this may be hitting the product store. Of course, all kudos will go to Trey Subway Cup on that. And the back of the shirt just has my logo, the like, subscribe, all that other stuff. The stuff you've already seen. All right, so today, first and foremost, you're not going to shake this guy. There's a lot of the bears, rainbow bears out there, a lot of shills out there today, really driving it home, saying, Uncle Smokey, what are you doing? You're investing in a company, in a stock that's going to go to zero. You know what? That's a great sign to me. Bring it, bitches. I got this. In fact, I sent that exact tweet out earlier today. Bring it. I can do this all day. I absolutely can. I'm no Captain America. Don't think that's what that meant. But I can absolutely do this all day. I have been there. I have done that. I have walked this exact path. I have been an AMC ape since February. Yes, guys. I have been here for a long time. Meta's not my first rodeo. It's just my first YouTube channel. All right? So, with that being said, take a look at that freaking chart today, huh? How crazy is this? We had one hell of a great breakout morning. We tapped that 255 range. We ran up. We did a minor pullback below the VWAP and made a great move to $2.64. Now, I put a tweet out there during that movement, and I was on the 5-minute chart. So let's go ahead and look at the 5-minute chart so you guys can see what that tweet was all about. I put a tweet out there showing that we were running all the way up. And no sooner did my tweet hit, 5 minutes later, this thing started dropping. It dropped hard, too. If you can't see manipulation in this chart, I don't know what it is. This is nothing but red bars, with the exception of this little itty bitty 20,000 volume bar right there. Red all the way down to $2.50. And you'll notice that $2.50 is basically where it stopped for quite some time. I do feel like there was a major stop loss hunt going on, and unfortunately, it may have triggered some. Now, with that being said, you'll notice it also traded basically sideways from there, not going below $2.48 for the longest time. Finally, at the end of the day, when the day traders exit the position, the swing traders exit the position, and this is the last day of the fiscal year, so I promise you saw a lot of institutions make their trades. You saw another big sell-off at the end of the day, and that was probably another short attack, as we've been seeing time and time again. But of course, there has been this one thing that usually happens on options expiration date, but happened this Friday, and I do believe it happened last Friday as well. And that is, if we go back to the minute chart, that very last minute of trading. Take a look at the volume. 862,000 in volume right there. Almost 863,000 in volume. That is the largest single volume candle the entire day. Nothing even came close. The highest candle next to that, 150,000. Now, this again, very last minute of the trading day. So let's look at our time and sales. Let's see where that was. Let's scroll all the way down to 1600 hours. Look at this. all across the NASDAQ. All across the NASDAQ. All of it. Very little across the dark pool. And all of this does is strengthen my conviction in the overall stock and company. You don't see moves like this naturally. This is not natural movement. This is absolute manipulation right before your eyes. Now, I'm not going to say that, again, there weren't sell-offs. I'm absolutely certain there were, especially come towards the end of the day. It's Friday, guys. You're going to see a lot of your swing traders exit their positions, and you're also going to see, with it being the end of the year, those kind of sell-offs happening. You're going to see a lot of people wanting to loosen up their dead weight and getting it ready for the new year. Now, am I saying that Meta is dead weight? No. But you've got a lot of people that have entered the stock in the recent month and have seen a lot of downturn. And unfortunately for them, they don't know what they hold. They're just buying the stock because it was cheap, and they hear guys like me on YouTube yelling about this company that's awesome, but they really don't truly know. They just see red. And they're selling it off. And that's probably a lot of what you saw today between that and short selling. Now, again, like I said, that was on the NASDAQ. Real fast, we're going to go ahead and look at... all right, so here we are at FidViz, and as you can tell, it was red. Our sector was red. A lot of the sectors were red. Again, end of the year, there's going to be a lot of sell-offs. So you also have to take that into consideration on why we had a red day as well. And honestly, if you go all the way back to our charts as well, you can see the indices also had a red day, guys. NASDAQ down almost a little over 0.5%. SPY down, and actually it didn't really go down until right at the very end of the day, about 0.25%, and the Dow down about 0.11%. And again, whenever you look at your indices, you look at your sector, and that's going to also give you a gauge on why the stock did what it did overall. Fintel, and take a look and see what they have to say. Looky there, already updated, 12/31. 8 million in volume today, guys. FINRA's only showing 3 and less than 0.5 million in volume, and only about 37.5% of that was short volume. Again, I've been saying this many times over. They've stopped using the dark pools to short the stock. They're starting to do it across the open exchanges because it's harder for us to see. It takes longer. It's easier for them to do it. And why do they do it? Because they can. That's why. Now, with all of that being said, I'm going to cut this video short and just know, absolutely know, that my conviction has not changed. I'm 100% bull on this stock. I'm going to be bringing you a little bit better of a video on Sunday, as well as, remember, my membership video is coming out, and we're going to be starting a whole new leaf with this channel come Monday morning. We're not going to just cover Meta. We're still going to do our regular Meta updates, but we're going to cover new stocks on a very regular basis, as well as extend the educational portion of it. I'm going to try and do every single weekend as well a live stream where the members can come on and we can hang out and have a great time. With that being said, I want everybody to enjoy their new year this year. If anybody's going out, make sure you're either A, having a designated driver, B, utilize Uber, Lyft, or just call somebody, one of your friends that aren't going to be doing any drinking or partying, and make sure you keep the roadways safe this year. There are more accidents on the road due to drunk drivers just being careless with their choices. Peace.